Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our table. We are so excited for Lengua Lives the One Shot. Very, very excited. Happy to have you all here. But first, I want to thank today's sponsor of the show. That's First Fantasy Books. First Fantasy Books is a startup created to bring engaging and inclusive fantasy books and stories to all readers through appropriately leveled books. Learning to read for first-timers or English as a second language readers can be frustrating, scary, and sometimes even embarrassing due to the text available at lower English proficiency levels. At First Fantasy Books, they're about opening doors and including everybody into the magic world of fantasy, which we obviously love. The books are made for ages 4 to 14. They are repeated sentence books that are designed to develop core vocabulary and a solid understanding of sentence structures while learning firsthand that reading can be fun and imaginative. The Explorer's Guide to Ogre Faces launched and is out now, and the highly anticipated Explorer's Guide to Potions will drop on the 26th of March. To find out more, you can go to our About section on our Twitch page and click their little First Fantasy box, and it'll bring you to their website. You can click one of the links in chat, and sometimes they are there in chat, and if they're there, say hi to them. Please follow them on social medias so you can keep up to date, and go check out their website, and most of all, thank you for sponsoring us, First Fantasy Books. Hello to our subscribers and gifters and everyone on the Discord. If you subscribe, you can gain access to our subscribers-only discourse. I love it over there. It's wonderful. Hello to everybody from Virtual TrekCon and our friends over at the Virtual TrekCon and 7th Rule. Welcome. You guys are the best. And of course, if you ever want to buy some merch, just click the link below and get on that. But without further ado, let's get into today's game. Say hello to our friends, players.
Hello, friends.
Amazingly done. Amazing. So for those who don't know, this is a one-shot adventure based off of last week's game. Was it last week?
Yeah.
My God, I don't even know where I am anymore. This on last week's game, we had the amazing guest Bex join us playing the Dragonborn cat, now young worm Lengua, who went on a big adventure with our pals Tisryn, Rufus, and Tuyen. But we left Tuyen, Rufus, Tisryn behind as Lengua soars away from the campus of Rio Del Mar. We pick up with her as she is getting used to her new wings and flying across the open sea. You can feel the Lengua, you feel the wind blowing in your face. You can smell the salt air. Occasionally you can see the coastline to the east come into view, but mostly you're just flying over open waters. You kind of pass through a cloud and are buffeted by moisture and lose sight of the world around you until you burst out on the other side. You really are a great worm. As you're flying, Lengua, could you give us a couple of things? Could you give us a bit of a recap of how this last day went, these new friends you met, your new form, and what your new form looks like, and how it feels to be in your new young great worm body?
Lengua is living her best life in this moment. She's still like, if you watched How to Train Your Dragon, you remember how Toothless has to like relearn how to fly?
Everyone remembers this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Everyone should remember this.
Baby.
Lengua is sort of in that boat where it's like she doesn't quite know what she's doing yet, but she watched Tisryn. She's sort of getting a hang of like, okay, so when I flap my arms, I move. That didn't used to happen. Mm-hmm. And so there's a lot of...
When you say arms, do you mean wings?
I mean wings, but she needs to have arms.
I see. She still has some arms, right? Unless this great worm is one of those ones without any arms.
Oh.
Here's a question. Do you have arms?
Do you have arms?
I think it's funnier if they're just wings.
All right. This is canon. Lengua, as you were turned into a great worm, your arms disappeared, and now you only have hind legs and wings.
I feel like the wings have little claws, but like
Sure.
they're wings. They're not arms anymore.
It's
they're
very
wings.
wormy, very wormy. And could you give us like a brief recap of what your past 24 hours? You arrived on campus, you met these people, and then what kind of happened after that?
Yes. Lengua arrived on campus and met this wonderful band of weirdos. Got to reconnect with her very best friend Tefalok, which was very heartwarming. They went off on this adventure to try to find the god Sylvanus, to try to ask the god for a favor to turn Lengua back into. At first, the thought was to turn her back into the dragonborn that she was before she became a cat. But then it's a god, and the god was like, "Are you sure this is what you want?" And Lengua was like, "Wait a minute. I want to be what I've always been on the inside, which is a great worm."
There you go.
The god Sylvanus, also known as Sunny, was like, "All right, here we go. You're a worm now." And we had to make sure that it was the dragon type of worm, not the WORM worm.
There's a Y in there. Mm-hmm. I think.
The Y is a very important distinction.
So as you are flying, you're over the open ocean. It's actually like a large bay, sort of an inlet that is miles and miles long. Occasionally you pass over some small fishing boats, and you can see below on the decks that humanoids sort of scramble. Some are running for cover. Others just sort of stand in awe and point up at you, showing their friends, and you kind of see them.
Tries to wave and then loses her flight balance.
Amazing. Yeah, they all immediately dive into some part of their boat because they think you're going to dive bomb them, but then you're able to reclaim your flight ability. The sun is beginning to set to the west of you, and you can see that there's a gorgeous sunset starting to form. But up ahead of you, a bit of land is coming into view. Like kind of, it looks like a very short beach, but mostly a tree line that comes right up to the water. And on this sort of patch of land, you can see this large bonfire. Will you make a perception check?
I would love to. Where is my perception? Ooh. 18.
18. You can make out the faint sound of rhythmic drumming, and as you kind of look closer, you can see these tiny little humanoids sort of dancing around, and at first it looks like they're just dancing like in some sort of ritual around a fire, but then it actually, as you keep flying closer, you can see that they are waving at you. They're shouting. You can just sound like little barks shouting at you. And as you even get closer, you can see that these aren't just like humanoids. They almost look like bipedal, tiny little dragon beings with green skin or red skin with little scales. And you're sort of on the way there. What would you like to do as these creatures are waving and dancing at you?
Lengua instantly forgets what she just learned and tries to wave. Spiral. And tries to correct the spiral into like a barrel roll, sort of like fancy flying.
Will you roll either a performance or an acrobatics check to see how this goes? 18. Yeah, for a moment you drop, but then you do this incredible spin. There's even like a bit of that smoke. It looks like you've broken the sound barriers. A bit of smoke twirls behind you, and you can hear from below the yips and barks of creatures on the shore. Do you want to land at this shore, or is there anything else you'd like to do? You come in for a landing, your feet sort of grab into the wet sand, and before you are all of these tiny little 3-foot tall dragon humanoids that are cheering and yipping. Some are waving at you. Occasionally one will sort of push forward to reach out to touch you, but then moves back too afraid. And finally one pushes through, a bit older. They look to be wearing like a dirty robe, almost like a toga. And he steps forward. He raises this gnarled staff, and all of these creatures bow before you, including him. He bows, and then he lifts his head and says, "Oh, great worm of the sky, you have come to answer our prayers. If so, our clan will worship and serve you until the end of the world. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Well, that sounds lovely. Yes. I am the great worm of the sky. Hello. You may call me Lengua, but you may also call me the great worm of the sky. I did like that.
Oh, great worm of the sky, the lord of sea and air, hereby known as Lengua. My name is clan leader Clarp, and I am the leader of this clan. We were born to serve a worm god like yourself, and after our great prayer is answered, so we shall. We must ask you humbly for a favor because we are simple kobolds with no means to defend ourselves. If you would do us a great service, we will worship you until the end of time.
I do have a question.
Ask, great lord.
Must you worship me from this beach, or would you mind worshipping me from a dragon's lair?
Oh, great lord, we will worship you wherever you desire. Your wish will be our command if you will answer but a simple prayer.
Oh my goodness, I love the sound of this. Okay, what is your prayer?
To the west lies an island of darkness and evil. Something lives on this island that has been stealing our clan members and kobold brothers and turning them into mindless monsters. If you protect our clan from this calamity, we will worship you until the end of time. What say you?
I'm sorry, there's a calamity?
The calamity is that our kobold brothers have been plucked from this island and turned into mindless monsters. Would you save us from this calamity by stopping what is ever on the isle to the east?
Thought it was to the west.
It is now to the east. So say we all.
Whichever direction it does happen to be, you'll have to point me because I do not know my east from my west.
Clearly, nor do I. It's that way. And he points to the west.
Points north.
What say you? Would you do us a favor? I'm sure for a great worm like you, it would be but a trifle to destroy whatever lives there.
Yes, well, I am a great worm, and it would be a trifle. Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
As commemoration of our...
A quick question.
One moment, please. There's one more thing I'd like to say as you have now agreed to be our great lord. As commemoration of being our new lord, 2 of our fiercest warriors will hereby be dedicated to your service and protection until they perish. Step forth, Vin. Step forth, Hug. And from the crowd, you see 2 kobolds step forth who must be Vin and Hug. Would you like to introduce what these characters look like? Vin, why don't we start with you?
It would be an honor to serve you in battle. Vin is this beefy himbo of a guy. He's very short, though. He's only like 2.5 feet tall. So he comes up just to like I feel like he could wrap his arms around Lengua's leg and not be able to reach like all the way. Like he's so small. But he is decked out in heavy armor. He is carrying a great axe, a javelin, and a mace.
Which are all miniature. They're all like little tiny versions
like
of them.
small versions. And he's got red skin and red eyes.
And what about you, Hug?
So Hug is maybe a little bit taller than Vin, but is sort of has the vibe and not clothing of, but maybe just one part of, like an elementary school teacher. So is just still like a small kobold, no like really clothing, but has one of those beaded necklaces that's just like there's like a colored bead and then like a letter and a colored bead and a letter and a colored bead and a letter, and it says good morning. And it's just what they're wearing around his neck.
Is this kobold Miss Frizzle?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
So, Lengua, these two kobolds step forward, have now been dedicated to your service. The clan leader Clarp says, "Please, let us show you what is being done to our clan of kobolds. Would you follow me?"
Yes, I can follow. I am a lord, so I should lead, but I don't know where I'm going, so I'd follow.
Would you like to lead, O great lord of sea, sky, air, breath, and magic?
I sort of brings her head down to like look at Vin a little closer and goes, "May I follow this one?"
Yes, I would love to lead the way. And I pull out a compass.
Yeah, well, Vin, make a survival check.
Okay. Oh, you know, he was in the army, but he's also a himbo. I rolled a 3.
A 3, yeah. So you start walking, Vin. The whole clan, there's about 75 kobolds behind you. Lengua, this huge dragon is following you, and you just sort of start walking, and then you kind of forget where you're supposed to be going. You take a hard left, and then you go over there. It just turns into the water. There's nothing there. Then you remember, oh, it's back the way you came, so you turn around, and you wind up in the spot that you left from. And then you're like, well, it should be here.
This should be it, according to my compass here, which I think is working.
Would you like me to give it a go?
Yes, please. Hug, please do. As long as our lord is okay with that.
Oh, yes, please. Lord of Earth, Wind, Fire, Breath, Magic, Air,
More.
and Magic.
More?
More?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
What?
Say another nice thing about our lord. I already said those things.
I'm loving this.
And whose wings are the span of the world. And yes.
Wonderful.
I like this race.
Go ahead and make a survival check to see if you can find it.
Okay. Can I give them advantage for that nice thing?
No.
Okay. No.
13.
13, all right. With a 13, you're pretty able to find it. It's not hard. You walk over to this tree, and you can see that there is a being tied to the base of this tree. And at first glance, it looks like a kobold, but its skin is this pale gray. Its face is sunken, and you can see that there's like open wounds, and skin is starting to slough off of it. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. And you can see like exposed muscle below. Lengua, as you start to walk a little closer to it, its head is hanging forward. You can see its head shoots up. Its eyes are this milky white color, and it hisses as it tries to snap and bite at you, pulling against its binds helplessly, and just tries to bite at you, clearly mindlessly. Clark comes up next to you and says, "Please, great worm. Oh, Lord Worm, the greatest worm that has ever been. Save us from this horrible fate, and we may worship you until we are but dust. Go with our warriors to this island and destroy whatever evil is there."
So this was one of yours?
Yes.
This grey thing?
Yes, this was a kobold once named Lalal.
What?
Yes.
Lovely name.
Lelul was an amazing soldier and an amazing friend, and we miss him very much. And Vin walks up to him and is just like, do you want me to put you out of your misery?
The kobold just...
Has anyone tried to heal him?
Oh, a whisper goes through the crowd. Oh, an idea. Ah.
No one's tried to heal him. No.
Oh well, no, we had. I mean, we did. I did. Well, there's no harm in trying again. I don't think it would be a problem.
Do you have a sort of a restoration of the great kind or anything?
Oh no, that's not. I mean, we do. I think that we can take pride in our status in what we have in healers, but no, we don't have that.
Ah, yes. Well, neither do I. I was just wondering.
Oh, okay.
All the kobolds start to clap. Bravo! Brilliant!
Oh, yes. And giant wing sweeps up like a whole wind tunnel by accident.
But it's a wonderful idea, and if we did have it, we would do so well. So the idea is brilliant.
Oh yes, thank you. Yes, I am known to be. Yes, one of those. So let us go to this Isle of Torment, whichever it is, whatever.
Whatever you wish for it to be called, so it shall be.
Fabulous, the Isle of Torment.
Oh!
You small creatures, the Hug and Vin.
Yes.
Would you like to ride on my back?
Carp steps forward. No, they are not worthy. They are not worthy. We have this raft for them. For you, the travel by air should be roughly an hour, maybe 3. But for these lowly creatures such as us, it will be a 6-day travel by boat. They will simply meet you there. They are not worthy to ride you.
No. Okay, they won't ride me, but I'll just grab them with my feet. That works. 6 days is a bit too long. Ow, something's stepping on me.
Nobody else can see that. It's just us. My cat is stepping on everybody. The Clarp says, as you wish. And in great service to you, and as a prayer in your honor, and for one final show of fealty to you, we will sacrifice one of our own tribe in your honor. Eric, please step forward to be sacrificed.
Why?
Oh, it's a show of
sacrifice right here. We just use Lulu.
Lelo is no longer with us, and the sacrifice would not be as great as slaughtering one of our living for you in your honor.
Yes, Eric is a show of good faith.
He's still living. Look at him. He's living.
Eric looks at you and says, hey, no, I'm ready to go for you. Oh my God, it would be a real honor. Vin, do you mind? I've been waiting.
Vin pulls out his great axe and readies to swing.
Just say the word, Lengua.
These are some strange customs. You know what?
Yeah?
How about just a quick bloodletting, not a full execution?
I think this. Oh my God! Do you mind? I think roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, I need that advantage. Okay, dirty 20. 21.
Okay.
21.
A bloodletting! Yay! A bloodletting! And he holds out his he just exposes his back to you, Vin, and says, "This would be a great spot."
Vin pulls out his dagger after sheathing the great axe and reaches out and
yeah
does the tiniest little scratch to start letting blood out.
More, Vin. That's nothing.
Oh my God.
All right, I think we can move forward. This is too weird.
I think this is lovely. This has been a very strange sacrifice for me, but I appreciate. I think. Anyway,
Vin draws a
grabs
heart
them.
with a knife.
Beautiful, yeah. And the blood sort of drips as if it were some strange DC movie trailer out of this heart. And the whole kobolds clap for you and for the sacrifice. Lengua, you have a general direction of the island of torment, I believe you called it. And you can pick up these 2 kobolds and start flying there if you wish.
Definitely grab him with like the feet talons and one in each, and it's like, all right, here we go. I feel like I should grab you once I'm already flying, but I'm not used to that yet. So here we go. I'm going to stand on your shoulders and then take off.
Both of you roll Constitution saving throws as this happens to see if you're crushed by this massive dragon. So
Sure. It's an
A
honor
5.
to assist.
5
What is it again?
con save.
Oh, where are
Can Vin
you?
help
8.
since he's strong and beefy?
You both take 1 point of damage as this dragon sort of steps on you. You sort of just smash into the sand, so you don't get actually dead. Yeah.
Oh, ow. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, feel the burn.
And
Is this helping? Are we helping?
You're doing fabulously.
Okay.
and with that, and one big push of your wings, you fly off to the west. The kobolds cheering and clapping for you in the background. As you begin to fly, you can see the sun is setting. It becomes harder to see, although you all have dark sight. Would you go ahead? Will everybody make me a survival check?
Oh my gosh.
Survive.
11.
11?
13.
13?
7.
7. Yeah. Lengua, you're just sort of flying, hoping you're going in the right direction, and suddenly you see this. You hear this horrible sea monster bark from, you see this like this crack of lightning, and suddenly you're just tossed to the left as this huge gust of wind blows you. You've suddenly got in the middle of this huge storm. Will everybody make a strength check as you're being thrown back and forth in this wind and rain?
Okay, that was a 9.
A 9?
9? I also got a 9.
A 9?
It looked like a 1 on the die, and I got scared.
I got a nat 20. 23.
A nat 20.
Okay.
Vin, you're able to hang on to Lengua's foot as the wind is doing you back and forth. You look down and you can see your muscles sort of bulge as you've got some real vascularity going now. But Hug, your grip slips and you fall towards the ocean.
When you have a second, I think that I've come undone from your foot. If you have a second.
You can hear their voice get softer and
Can
softer.
Can I reach out for a hug?
Yeah,
Can I try to grab them?
both of you can make dexterity checks to try and grab or catch them.
It's not a priority, but if you have a second.
18.
18. What did you get, Lengua?
17.
17. Lengua, you grip tighter to Vin, but he's able to slip and grab a little bit of length, and you do this swing, that swing where you like kind of go there, and you grab her like a grab them like a trapeze artist, and you're sort of swinging, the three of you hanging back and forth as you make your way out of this rain cloud.
Well, that was thrilling.
Are you alright,
Thank you. Yeah, no, that was like a whole ride. I'm fine, and thank you for taking the time to do that. It would have been fine either way, but thanks. Also, he, she, they pronouns are fine.
Oh, sorry. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, any are good.
What is it with this clan and their desire for death?
Oh no, I don't. It's not death that we desire. We just desire to please those who can help us. And your offer of help is a very big one and a great one. So we're willing to do.
You're willing to
gosh.
die for help. Well, how can you reap the benefits of my help if you're dead?
Well, if I know that the rest of our tribe is going to have a good and bountiful life, I think that the majority of us would give up really anything.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm going
Would
to
you
grab
like a chocolate?
Yes, please.
Pull out a chocolate.
Go ahead and roll me a nature check to see how good this chocolate is.
Oh no. 12.
Yeah, it's like Hershey's.
It's our best chocolate.
Yes. Would you mind holding on to it? I don't want a repeat of what just happened. So maybe we'll hold on to it till we land.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, of course. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I'll put it back in my chocolate pocket. Chocolate pocket. Chocolate pocket.
Amazing.
I love you, Hug.
You fly
That's so
onward.
nice.
It's great. You fly onward into the night. The weather sort of seems to have cleared, just like you hit a bad patch. Your chocolate pocklet is safe. And you can see the moonlight brightly reflecting off the water below. But then as your eyes sort of focus on, you can see that there's this like very concentrated, gathered collection of thick mist. And out from, facing you out from this mist, there is a small beach jutting out from the fog, and a few trees sort of poke up. And it seems like this might be a possible place where the island of torment could be.
Ah, yes. Mist. It's always ominous. Shall we land?
If you are ready to land and you would like to, yes.
Okay, here's what we're going to do this time. We're going to fly very low so that you are very close to the ground, and then I'm going to drop you, and you have to land. So I don't land on you this time. I don't think it was very comfortable for you last time.
Oh, that comfort is not a priority, but that's a fun exercise.
I feel like comfort is less important, but you being healthy enough to help me is.
Right, yes, that makes sense.
All right, let us go low now. Be ready.
As you land, will everybody just make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
And see if you just drag them across the sand like they're being dragged from the back of a car.
God, 4.
12.
12?
17.
17. Yeah, Hug, you sort of get the idea, and you sort of land like you're like doing like parachute skydiving land, whatever. I don't know.
The Twilight Walk?
The Twilight Walk, yes,
Walk,
thank you. However, Vin, you are sort of just like ready to slam into the ground like a meteorite. You slam into the ground and take 3 points of damage. You just, boom, sand just flies everywhere. But you are all here on the ground. You land on this beach. It's fairly dark out, but you can't see in the dark. But the mist is obscuring everything about 40 to 50 feet beyond.
I'm going to accidentally kill these kobolds before anything else can.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea of this game. Why doesn't everybody make a perception or investigation check?
Okay.
17.
17.
Investigation or perception.
Oh.
21.
21.
0.
No.
Finn, what do you see with a 0?
I'm just so distracted flexing my muscles that I'm not looking at anything. I'm just like doing that like the Rock thing where like he moves one pec and then the other.
Amazing.
A sheath of sand over both of your eyeballs.
Like using that to wipe the sand off. Just
Yeah, like sand goes flying as
Yeah.
I'm like flexing.
Lengua, you start just taking a look around, and your foot sort of steps on something soft, and you lift your foot up, and you see this decomposing small gray hand of a kobold, and you look to your right, and you can see this large clump of hair and teeth and skin, and then just a detached kobold leg with a clawed foot sticking up. And Hug, you start to look around in the opposite direction, and you come across this like pile, and as you get closer, you can see that it's these 3 gray withered kobolds stacked on top of each other, which as you start to get close, spring up in a horrible hiss, and all around you hear this as out from the mist, jumping out of the water, about 20 kobolds, zombies, come charging towards you.
Okay. All right.
So,
Well,
Hug, this is you over here. You were
Do we
checking out.
immediately recognize? Do Vin and I recognize that they're like zombies?
Yeah, it's very clear that they're zombies. They look a bit shambling, right? They don't look like horrid, they don't look like 28 days later zombies. They look like crappy, just like sort of shambling maybe Walking Dead zombies or thrillers. I don't know enough about zombies to be honest with you. Hold on. So there are just zombies everywhere coming towards you.
I'm guessing the cleric did not prepare turn undead.
Every cleric has
The amount of time that it's taking Noah to put all of these frickin' zombies.
I'm allowed to have fun too.
This is great. This is great.
As
This
he
is
just
terrifying.
adds more and more and more.
All right, here we are. Let me get here. All right, I want everybody's initiative rolls.
Oh, boy.
This is so not nice. Not 20.
Nat
21.
21.
18.
Nice.
Do you add anything,
Goatee.
Hug?
Oh!
Initiative
Am I not
2.
20?
22.
Yes, I do. 22.
All right.
Yes.
Hug up first.
Oh, give me a second.
You are right here. There's these 3 zombies that sort of sprung up at you. They look weak. You're you're freaked out by how many of they are, but they don't look like beefy.
Okay. I would like to use 2nd level spiritual weapon.
All right. What does your spiritual weapon look like? Hey, Blue, you only just use a 1st level one on this, just so you have those spells. You would know that, like, as you look around, you're not going to need the extra damage gained by a 2nd level spiritual weapon. What does your spiritual weapon look like as you conjure it into being?
Maybe like a ladle or like a
Sure.
ladle. I'll do a ladle.
Where would you like it to go? Would you like it to go by you or by a different sort of combination of zombies?
Oh, interesting.
You can put it within 60 feet of you.
I'm a new cleric, guys.
You're doing great.
Within 60 feet of me. Is that group up
This one
to
here?
the north on the map? Yeah, that's not near any of us, is it? Or
They look like they're within charging range of Lengua.
okay, yeah, I'll put them there.
All right.
I'll put it there.
And go ahead and make an attack with your spiritual weapon.
Okay, I only have it as a 2nd level.
Oh yeah, it's just
Is
a
that
2nd
normal?
level spell. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. And I'm rolling on here. Well, it's an 8 to hit.
Yeah. You swing your ladle, and unfortunately, it just misses as the zombies don't even really register. They're so mindless. Anything you'd like to do for your action?
Oh, yeah, I also need to move away from there. As an action, can I cast command?
You can't cast 2 spells in one turn, so you could hit with your mace or you could cast a cantrip.
Right. Thank you. I'll hit. Yeah, I'll hit.
All right, roll an attack.
Okay, that's a 10.
A 10. You hit, and one of these zombies just it smashes into goop and is destroyed. They clearly are incredibly weak as your mace just smashes through them. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I would like to move towards the water.
All right. They'll both get attacks of opportunity. How many feet towards the water?
Oh, never mind then.
All right, up next is Vin.
Okay, I would like to pull out my great axe and aim towards those that are at the shore.
Would you like to rage?
Yes,
You
I
know
would
you
like
would.
to use my bonus action to enter a rage.
Amazing.
Woo!
And what does it look like when you go into a rage?
He rips his shirt off and is just like,
Whatever tatters have left of his shirt,
Yeah.
revealing an absolutely jacked body. All right, go ahead and make an attack on this one in front of you.
and so I have +2 melee damage with that. Okay, cool. That's if I hit. 23.
23. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Actually, you don't even have to. This thing, you just smash it, and it explodes in gore. Anything else you want to do?
I've used up my bonus action to rage, so I don't think I can.
All
Do you
right.
not have to do attack actions?
No, because they're level 4.
Oh, got it.
Lengua, it is your turn. You can fly. You have a 60-foot flying speed. You have all sorts of powerful stuff. So go for it.
Excellent. I think that I want to test out this bite weapon.
Yeah, sure. Which area would you like to go to do that? You want to go here?
I think I want to help this tiny cleric.
All right.
Thank you.
You flap your wings, and in one fell swoop, you land behind these other zombies. Go ahead and make an attack with your bite, which is it's a halberd stand-in, but it is your bite action.
That's an 11.
You tear the head off of one of these things and flick it into the sky about 50 feet. It lands with a thud in the sand next to you. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Is there any... Oh, wait, do I have any bonus actions? Telekinetic shove.
Sure.
Telekinetic shove the other one.
All right, let's see if it saves.
Strength
It rolled
save.
a 3, and you shove it, and it just poof, lands right in the sand face first as it is over. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna pull my head all the way down so I'm almost nose to nose with Hug and go, "Are you all right?"
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, thank you for that. That was incredible.
Of course.
Wow.
Nice hit with the ladle. Let's do better next time.
All
Yes,
right.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're doing great. Keep going.
Up next are the zombies. They all surround you over here, although this one can't really make it. This one stands up and tries to move back to you, and this one 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, and this one just runs forward confused, and these ones just sort of shamble in your direction. What is all of your ACs?
17.
17?
18.
18.
All right, so this will be 3 attacks on you, Lengua. You said you were 17. That's a miss. That's a miss. And 1 hits for 1 point of damage. And then 1 on you, Hug, which is a miss. And then 4 on you, Vin, which is a miss, a miss, a miss, and a natural 20 for 2 points of damage. Up
Holy
next
shit.
is you, Hug.
Okay, so I did now see that I can channel divinity.
You certainly can.
And use where'd you go? Hang on, guys.
Doing great. I have a question.
Channel divinity, turn undead. I'm just trying to find where it went.
It should be under features or class features and traits.
It was here. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. I forgot about my circle of spores.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's in actions.
Do it at the start of your turn next time. So
Okay.
What happens with your channel divinity?
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censuring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet. So I want to move. Actually, like, I'm pointing it and you can't even see me. So, a few more squares to the right. Like right in between these two lines of...
Like this, like here, or lower, higher?
A little higher, because I don't think I can reach those bottom ones, can I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can
I can.
Yeah, 30. Hold on, here we go.
Let's stay right there.
This is 20. This is... Yeah, this is you'll basically get 30-foot radius. So that would be basically just about everybody.
Okay, I'll stay right there.
All right.
Within 30 feet, let's make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
All right, so I'm going to make a bunch of DC saving throws because these things are going to explode if they fail. All right,
Okay,
so
cool.
here we go. What does it look like when you bring your holy symbol out? What is your holy symbol, and what does it look like when you channel this energy?
So my holy symbol is homemade. Part of it. It's made from a rock near our tribe, but I've painted it to look like a ladybug.
Yeah.
So it's just a rock with a badly painted ladybug on it, and I'm just gonna like remember that I have it. Oh my god! And pull it out of not my chocolate pocket, but a different pocket. And hold it up and go. Heed the bug.
And with that,
the bug.
Red energy explodes from around you as this wave of energy, and you can see poof, 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 all of these zombies just explode into guts and gore, spilling and splashing blood everywhere around you. There are now 5 zombies left around you.
Damn,
as you
Hug.
just exploded them all.
Fail?
All of them failed.
Damn, Hug!
And you can also use your bonus action to try and get this one with your spiritual weapon.
Lengua's
I would
eyes
like
get
to do that.
huge.
I would like to do that. Where is my abilities, actions? Oh my god. I feel so unorganized. Okay, that's going to be a 12 to hit.
12. You smash this one with your ladle. You crack it on the knuckles like a teacher, and its hand explodes, and then it dies. Up next is Vin. Vin, there's one about 1, 2, 3 away, 30 feet away from you. You could probably charge towards.
Yeah, I would love to charge towards it with my great axe.
All right, go ahead and make an
a
attack.
swing. That is 7.
A 7. You swing with your axe, and it just thump lands in the sand, and everyone looks at you.
Oh god, this is embarrassing.
It was really close, Vin. It was really close.
Thank you, Hug.
Hug, that was nice redemption. Vin, you did better the first time. You can do it.
Thank you. I will not let you down.
You've got this.
Up next is you, Lengua.
Ah, yes. I'm wondering if I can just do accidental damage by like trying to walk and stepping on one of them.
Sure. Make a strength check as you're just trying to walk by and crush one under your foot.
Nice.
8.
Yeah, you try to walk by this one, but you just sort of knock it prone, but you don't kill it.
I'm gonna fly over to the other 2.
Okay. You see above you this huge worm flies above you, Hug, and lands next to these 2 zombies.
I was going to try to breath weapon a line of them, but Hug did such amazing damage that I guess I'll just stomp.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Stop.
Heh. 12.
Yeah, you smash one and it just collapses under the weight of your foot, smashed into the sand.
See, that's what I was trying to do last time. See, sometimes it takes more than one try, but we're doing this. We're doing this.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna telekinetic shove the other one that I didn't get.
All right. Let's see here. They roll a natural 20, and you try to shove them, but you just sort of shove their feet back into the sand, and they turn, and on their turn start to charge towards you. This one stands up and makes its way over there. All right, they're all going to make attacks on you. That's a miss, and another miss, as they just very slowly move their claws at you, but nothing seems to really land on you at all. As they all miss. Hug, it is now your turn again.
I'd like to first move the weapon all the way to the right to that one that's next to Lengua.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack for it.
Right. And that's going to be a 25.
Yeah, you just blast this thing about 50 feet to the right as it just like splatters against the beach. For your that was your bonus action. What would you like to do for your action?
Action, I'd like to go over to... Is there only one left? Or are there
two? There's one here and then there's one there.
Okay, can I go to the one closest to me and try and hit it with the mace?
Yeah, roll an attack.
Okay. It's a 7.
You swing your mace, but it's like a little bit more heavy than you want, and you sort of get pulled off balance and miss.
Can I go to swing it, but act like just, when you go to swing, but you just open your hand and you throw it?
Yeah, your mace splashes into the sand. And it just lands there.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to walk over to get it.
All right, yeah, you just walk around the zombie and go and pick it up. Cool. Vin, it is now your turn.
I would like to take another swing with my great axe.
Make an attack.
That is a dirty 20.
Yes. You split this creature right down the middle and just... and you can hear it gargling as you kill it. Lengua, there is one... Oh, no, it is actually the zombie's turn. It's going to turn around and try and attack you, Hug. And it rolls a natural 1. It swings, its arm flies off just like you let go of your mace, but it still looks like with its other arm it's trying to grab at you, but it has missed.
Are you making fun of me? Oh my
God. Hug, it is now your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna pick that right up and we're gonna try it all over again. Okay. Just gonna try and hit with the mace again.
Go for it.
And it's a 9.
Again, you just hurl your mace. End over end, 50 feet away. Just an incredible toss, but not even close.
Nice throw. Was that what you were trying to do?
No, but it was. I don't think I've thrown anything that far in my life. It's like a little dance we've got going here. Just give me a minute and we'll sort it out.
Lengua, it is now your turn.
Did Hug want to use any bonus action?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Hug. Do you
Thank
want to
you,
use
Bex.
your spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make an attack with your spiritual weapon.
Okay, hell. Where do I do... Hello? I keep losing things.
Hello.
Actions?
Hello?
Yes, here it is. Sorry. Okay, that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. How do you want to kill this last zombie?
Oh, I feel bad. We were dancing. I want to miss with the mace and just I don't want him to see it happen. I want the ladle to just come up behind him and kind of thwack him.
For a moment, you can see there's a look of betrayal washes over the zombie's face as it falls down dead.
Oh, no.
And you are out of initiative.
Well done, everyone. Well done. Look at that. There were so many, and now there's none.
Thank you, great Lengua.
Thank you. It was fun. It wasn't as bad so far as I expected this place, but we're doing great.
Doing wonderfully. Now, does anyone know what we do next?
As you say this, you can hear a voice, and you hear, "Psst! This way, friends! Quickly, before more arrive!"
Is that Clan?
What?
Is that Clan the leader of the clocks?
No, this is a totally different voice. You hear this voice. It looks like it's coming from a circle of trees a little bit higher up on the tree line.
Ah, yes, okay. Do you think you can get there, or do you need more flight?
Well, we can definitely get there by walking. It might be quicker if we go with you, but that's only if you have the energy and the time to put us in your feet again. Otherwise, I think we can just walk.
I know what we decided back at the beach, but I'm thinking that you've proven yourselves, so you may get the reward of climbing up upon my back.
Oh, I don't.
I insist. After watching what you did to all those zombies, both of you, let us go.
It is such an honor, and I am truly grateful that you would offer this to us. Come on, let's go, Hug.
Quickly,
it's a huge honor. I'm just gonna 1 second, and as I start to climb on your back, I want to cast guidance as I'm going to just just do a little crisscross applesauce.
Oh.
Yeah, you hop up on this this worm's back. It's a little unsteady, but you Lengua, do you walk over? You hear this voice about 100, maybe 150 feet away.
I'm just gonna quick flight.
Yeah, you just push off with your wings, this huge rush of force as you're jolted forward. Why don't both of you make dexterity saving throws to see if you fall off?
Good.
I love this.
Oh, good.
8.
8.
Dex save. 12.
Yeah, you both push off. You both fly and just slam backwards onto the sand.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, no. Okay, well, you know what? I'm already airborne. Let me see if I can grab you with my feet this time.
Sure.
Yeah, and this time there's a bit more practice. You're able to pick them up. You fly over to this little circle of trees, and you sort of press the bushes aside. Inside, you see a small kobold with red skin. He is wearing tattered clothes. He has this little tattered newsy cap. And Lengua, as he sees you, he doffs his little newsy cap and says, "Great worm, Belfast brass, esquire and gentlemen, at your service." And Hug and Vin, you would recognize Belfast Brass as a well-liked kobold in the town. He went missing about a week ago. He's well-liked, he's friendly and kind, and Hug, he would always stick up for you when you got bullied for being too nice to everyone. And he sees both of you and says, "Oh, Hug, Vin, thank goodness you're here. What a gift."
Belfast? You're alive? This is where you've been?
I managed to escape.
Escape what?
Escape what?
Come in. And he sort of beckons you to come into this large circle of trees. He said, "Oh, a dark wizard has been trying to turn us kobolds into an undead army. Those things that you fought out there, they were failed experiments. He puts us kobolds in tubes and removes our brains and then fills us with necrotic energy to turn us into mindless zombies under his command. We have to stop him before it's too late."
How did you escape?
He wasn't looking, and as he was putting me in a tube, I was able to slip out of his grasp and run out of the laboratory. But I've just been hiding, and you can kind of see now he's very gaunt. He clearly hasn't eaten much in a very long time, and is very dirty and disheveled.
Oh, Belfast, hold on. Continue talking. I'm just going to pull out a handful
I can...
of chocolates.
Oh, the chocolate pouch.
The chocolate the chocolate pocklet.
The chocolate pocklet. Oh.
It's always your favorite. Here, take as many as you need. You don't look very well. Can you tell us anything about where to find this wizard or what they look like?
Yes, I can bring you to the laboratory and maybe you can stop them. He's got a weird. Yes, Lengua, did you have a question? I didn't actually hear your name. Sure.
I have a question for DM.
Sure.
With my wild shape, I can turn into any. I can magically assume the shape of a beast.
Sure.
Is a kobold a beast?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, for you it is.
All right, I'm gonna wild shape into a little black kobold.
I think it'd be easier to get into smaller places. Also easier to be under the radar if I am looking like you.
Oh, is there a radar?
I don't know, just in case.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you. Oh, arms. This has been a minute.
Belfast says, "Look, I can bring you to the laboratory, and maybe you can stop this wizard there."
Well, we can certainly try. Yes, we're just going to have to keep you out of the way of danger.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you ready now? Do you need anything?
Do you need anything? If you are to help us in this, I feel like you should be equipped to protect yourself and us.
Yeah. What did you have in mind?
Do you have any weapons, and are you in need of healing?
I don't have any weapons. I'm good at running.
Okay. Well,
Do you need? Are you very injured?
No, I'm just tired and dirty. Extremely dirty.
I would offer you the shirt off my back, but I ripped it off a few moments ago. So.
Oh, Vin, and Belfast just sort of rests a hand on your chest and doesn't remove it.
Can I clean you?
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure, roll an insight check.
Just to see if there's something going on here. Oh. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, this is just normal for you. This is absolutely what always happens. This is just where people put their hands.
Here, I have, take this blanket. I have a blanket, and you can sort of use that to get some of the dust off and the grime.
Yeah, he takes the blanket and does the thing where he rubs it on his back and rubs it on his butt.
Yeah.
That's so much better. Thank you, Hug.
Of course, and you can hold on to that.
Really?
Yes.
A blanket. Wow.
Blanket.
Who would have thought?
And would you like my javelin to use to defend yourself? I'm probably just going to be using my great axe and my mace, if anything. So you can you can throw it, or you can just use it to kind of stab things.
Okay. Thanks. I've always wanted a javelin.
Aw. Well, I would like that back when you're done with it, but you can borrow it for now.
Stupid Belfast. What were you thinking?
No, it's okay. I didn't want you to think that it was officially yours. You know, it still has my name engraved on it.
Oh, well.
Has your name engraved? That's lovely. Was it a gift?
It was, actually. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should...
Sentimental value.
I hate to interrupt, but we should probably go.
Yes, trouble afoot and all that. Let us go. There are 3 of you now, and I'm not flying. Okay, we'll follow you, Belfast.
Follow me. I know the way.
Okay.
As we all follow Belfast, I think we actually might take an intermission here. We'll take a brief 5-minute intermission as you all follow Belfast through the twists and turns of this the trees and bushes that dot this island. As we go to intermission, thank you so much to First Fantasy Books for sponsoring us. Again, please check out their social media, give them a follow, and definitely check out their website as well. We will be back in a few minutes. All right. Hello, everybody. We are back with our very, very short intermission. Definitely not 5 minutes. I'm insane. That's really it. As we left off, you were following this kobold Belfast brass through the twists and turns of the trees that sort of dot this island. He's generally able to use fog as a cover, and occasionally he stops you, puts up his hand as some mindless zombies sort of shamble past you. And suddenly he pulls up and says, there it is. And in the distance, you can see this stoned and sort of metal-framed building. It's 1 story, about 100 square feet. It's not massive, but it's very imposing. There aren't any windows, and the outside looks to be made of brick and fortified steel. And you can see a steel door in front of you about 40 feet in front of you.
Does that look like the only entrance?
Make a perception check.
That is 23.
23, yeah. As you look, you kind of poke around a little bit, looking side to side, looking even at the roof, just trying to take it all in, and this looks to be the only entrance, this 1 door.
Okay, I think that this might be our only way in. What do you know? Remember what the inside looks like?
Well,
I have an idea.
yes.
It's a bit of a long shot, but I do have something called where I can heat metal.
Okay.
Could I perhaps melt that door?
Yeah, it's possible, yeah. What's the range on heat metal?
60 feet.
Yeah, so you can do it from here. Listen, he says, I don't know anything about spells or magic. I'm just a stupid, lowly kobold, just like you two. And looks at you, Vin and Hug.
Yes.
And you,
Lengua nods.
Yeah. Yes,
but
correct.
Vin, you'll probably have to smash the door if it's heated. Otherwise, it probably won't just melt, but maybe you can bash it open while it's been weakened.
I could try my best.
All right.
Could you throw something at it from here so we could stay maybe hidden?
Is there a boulder nearby that I could pick up and throw?
Roll a... No. roll a... You know what? There is a boulder nearby. But of course, a boulder to you is just like a large rock.
It's just a rock.
Okay.
All right.
It's like that big, maybe.
Yeah. Lengua, go ahead and cast... Go ahead. And you want to cast heat metal on this door?
Yeah.
All right. I won't make a save for the door. You can see the door begin to glow red hot. It's not melting, but it's hot enough where it feels like it could almost be malleable. So you're about 40 feet away and you want to huck this boulder.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me... Do you want to rage or are you just doing it straight?
You know what? I'll enter a rage.
You enter a rage.
Oh my god.
What happens when you enter a rage and you're not wearing a shirt?
This time I rip off the bottom of my pants to turn them into like muscle shorts. And I'm just progressively getting less clothed.
Amazing.
And I rip the bottoms off and I go, ugh!
Yeah, you pick this rock up and you have it over your head. Go ahead and roll me 2 strength checks. A strength check with advantage.
Oh my god.
Or actually, do athletics checks. 2 athletics checks,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, can I give guidance?
You can.
Okay.
What is
That's-
It's an extra D4.
Extra D4.
Nice. Okay, and then the D4. Oh, that one's even better. Okay. D4 is the little triangle one, right?
Yeah.
25.
25. What do you say as you hurl this rock at the door?
Well, in a stealthy way, because I don't. Well,
You don't have to
breaking
yell
down the
it.
door.
You can just say it.
I'll just be like, "For Lengua."
You look at Lengua directly in the eyes. You don't even turn to see where the rock is going. You just, for Lengua. You throw this rock. It's like a laser beam. There's no arc on it at all. It's incredible how you've managed to get this much force off of it. And you can see it just like, and smashes. And you can see it lands directly where the handle would be and smashes the door open. So you can see it is like, completely blows the lock open and is sort of rocking on its hinges.
Well done, Vin. Nicely done.
Thank you. I'm glad I got to redeem. I'm glad
It was
I got
a
to redeem
beautiful
myself from earlier.
throw.
Oh, thank
A
you.
beautiful throw.
Oh, thanks. Oh, shucks.
Do you all want to make your way inside?
Can we see anything from here?
Yeah, roll. You mean like around or in the?
In the building.
You can't see anything because the door hasn't really been opened. But you can make a stealth check if you'd like to kind of go over across this open 40-foot area stealthily.
Why'd you say
I would like to point out that Vin is wearing heavy armor, and so him doing stealth is.
That's fair. I just rolled a 3, so
hard.
maybe scratch that. Maybe scratch that.
Should we shall we charge?
We should charge, maybe.
Yeah, you sort of start to walk stealthily, and then Hug, your pocklet chocolate, one of the chocolate falls, and it's like ting 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 ting, echoing.
Is it stale chocolate?
I don't know. It was your I don't know. That's just what happened. Okay, that's just what happened. And just across the island,
will get you.
You can hear, and you just hear from around, like sort of all of the island, and you know, you maybe have alerted these creatures that might be coming towards you.
Oh, let's go quicker. Let's go maybe a little quicker. Let's go.
You all charge towards this door with Belfast behind you. Open the door, sort of shut it behind you. It's sort of, you can feel it sort of lock back into the door because it's sort of bent, so it almost like jams back in place. And you are now in this room, which is like this weird sort of science testing site. On each wall, there are these tubes filled with a clear liquid, and floating in each of these tubes, there's 6 in total, are unmoving kobold, sort of floating in this clear liquids. You can see on the opposite door, there is another, on the opposite wall, there is another door. And in the center of the room, there is some sort of operation table with tools scattered, some looks like maybe some notes, a pile of paper, and yeah, that's sort of what you see at first glance in this room.
I say we wreak havoc and destroy this place. Yes?
Oh no! I beg that we first. These are members of our tribe that have been taken away. You see that's Denise and that's Richard.
Roll a d20 as you start to figure out who these people are. There's 6 tubes in total. Which one do you want to go? As you walk up to one of these tubes to figure out who's here, you can see underneath these tubes there are 4 buttons that are labeled. There's a button that is labeled extract brain. There's one that's labeled necrotic surge. There's one that's labeled animate, and there's one that is labeled destroy.
So none of them are good.
Animate. Yes? No? Animate?
Anyway, you don't know, but as you approach the first tube, roll a d20.
With nothing added, 7.
7. You look up and you see this is your childhood friend you sort of lost touch with as you both grew up and sort of got into different things. Their name is Garf.
Garf?
This is Garf. Garf, can you hear me? Can I tap on it?
Garf just sort of floats in this water bubble. bubbles sort of going by.
What happens if I press animate?
You walk over, you press animate. You can see this jolt of energy goes through Garf as his eyes open. You can see he's not zombified, but he begins choking and trying to breathe the water, and he floats to the top as he is perished.
I'm gonna tap him with gentle repose.
Yeah, you can't touch him because there's glass in between. Do you have to touch them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Can I try to?
reach
Can I?
in the
Oh
top
my
of the
god!
tube?
Oh my god!
the tube is enclosed, so it's almost like it's like floor to ceiling.
Can I walk up and smash all of the tubes?
Yeah, you smash. Do you want to smash Garf's first?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you smash Garf. Roll an attack.
All right. That I'm gonna use. What do I want to use? I'll use the mace.
Yeah, roll an attack.
And that is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Yeah, you smash it. Water pours into the room. Garf's body tumbles out, and Garf is looks like unmoving on the floor now.
Okay, I'm gonna run over and just Garth and hug him and cast Spare the Dying.
Yeah, he is dead.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Hug, are you okay, buddy?
You need a hug.
See if I can do anything else. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna cast Gentle Repose.
Yeah, so you touch him as Lengua might have done, but in your moment you touch him and you feel like you might keep him from turning into a zombie or decomposing for the next 7 days.
10.
Okay.
10, thank you.
Okay.
There are 5 other tubes. Do you want to check those out?
Maybe we should get everyone else out.
Yes.
I will
Okay.
attempt to smash. all
Well,
of the
give me
tubes.
give me one. Give me another D20 roll for the next
Okay.
tube.
And I'm still in my rage, correct?
Your rage has dropped, so your
Okay.
rage would be gone by now.
I'd like to make it clear to our audience that this is a one-shot and you did not need to make that a childhood friend.
It was just the
That
roll.
was a nat 20.
Roll the 6.
You rolled a nat 20 for this one, Ian?
Yes, I did.
You look up and you see your hated enemy. Somebody who you loathe with every inch of your entire body. This is Pickle Pop. They tried
my
to
God.
stab you numerous times. And in fact, you look over and you can feel the raised scars from all the different times they've attempted and succeeded at stabbing you. And you have been nothing but kind and gentle with them.
You okay, Vin?
I need a moment to process this.
Below you are the same buttons. There's Extract Brains, Necrotic Surge, Animate, and Destroy.
I don't want to press any of the buttons. I think, Does anyone else want to take a swing at this one?
Oh, is this one that we like? Do we like this one? Are we trying to...
No.
Can I see what Destroy does?
You know,
No?
I'm
why
not
not?
sure if we want to destroy the... I mean...
Enemy!
Well, anything that you want to do, Lengua, is we will absolutely stand behind you. I don't want to put any more harm on members
Belfast
of our
is
tribe,
with
but
you and says, Lengua should do what Lengua wants.
You're right. No, you're right.
We should
yes.
never speak back to a great worm like this ever again.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
I won't
Belfast is
tell
right.
Garf what happened here.
All right.
Not Garf. I mean, what was the
Isn't
guy's
Garf-
name? No,
isn't-
no, I didn't mean Garf. I meant
Clark.
Clark.
East,
I was-
west.
Clark. I
West.
won't tell
West.
Clark about you speaking to a great worm this way, but I suggest it never happen again.
I like
Right.
it fast. Let's hit Destroy. Yes?
All right, you smash that destroy. Hey guys, smash that destroy button thing. Yeah, as you press destroy, Yeah, you can feel this surge of water. You actually watch the water being pulled in two different directions, but being at the same time, there's like a bunch of tension. And as this water is pulled, it's sort of just like, and you can see that Pickle Pop is ripped in half, and the sort of tank immediately then goes like dark red with blood, and then Pickle Pop's face just sort of bumps up against the glass. And then the water is just like funk and completely liquidated out. Now there's an empty tube.
I must say, this wizard has a sick, twisted sense of humor.
Hug's face is like white.
Speaking of the wizard, where is he?
That's a good question. Shall we try? Do you think it's possible to save any of the rest of these friends and foes of yours, or shall we just skip to the wizard?
I mean, this is just my humble suggestion. Maybe the wizard might be forced to help bring them back if we, I don't know, coerce him into doing the right thing.
Does that mean we can't kill him?
We can do whatever you'd like to do. We will follow behind you, and whatever choices that you make. I just watch two people get apart.
Are you okay, Hug?
There are four other.
Do you need a moment?
Tubes.
Oh no,
in this
I'm
room.
okay. I'll be good. I'll be fine. I'll be good.
Do you think if we were to the other ones of these tubes, the other four, if we were to save them, do you think they would fight with us, or is it too late?
Oh, I think that they would absolutely want to help you in the name of yourself and of our tribe, but I'm worried that they might all meet their end if we try to take them out like we did the others.
Well, if we don't activate and we just smash, if we just, I don't know, smash it with a hammer, yes?
Smash it with a hammer? Of course, yes. I like your idea. I let's go with your idea always, all of the time, every time.
So you go. Sorry, go ahead, Lengua.
May I borrow a weapon?
Yes, of course. You can borrow my mace or my great axe.
Vin, you sort of hand this mace or the great axe up to Lengua and realize Lengua has no arms.
No, I do. I'm still a kobold.
Oh, you're a kobold.
I'm still a kobold right now.
This is bullshit. This game is bullshit. You go up to the next two before you smash. Go ahead and Bex, will you roll a d20 for me?
Yes.
Just a d20. That's a 2 on the die.
Oh.
Yeah, you see actually Vin, you recognize that this is your old sparring partner, Yahweh.
That's Yahweh. Oh, we used to spar together. Back when we were both just freshly enlisted in the army.
Ooh, the army.
Yes, I am a soldier. This is why I'm so good at fighting and so strong.
Oh yeah, that's Yahweh.
That's right. Yahweh. That's Yahweh.
What do you expect us to do?
I don't know.
This is your mom.
What's wrong with me? All right. Yeah. Do you want to try and smash Yahweh out? Oh my god, I'm lightheaded.
Let's smash Yahweh. Yes?
Roll an attack, and you can use those halberd stats specs.
15.
15. Yeah, you smash the glass. Water again comes pouring out, and this kobold tumbles out. You can see him sort of coughing and sputtering, trying to gain his breath. Hug, would you make a medicine check to try and help him and see if he can recover?
Yes. That's going to be 17.
17, yeah. You come over and with like your knowledge of medicine and also of people choking on stuff, you sort of give him a Heimlich. He coughs up this thick, gooey water and and he looks up and oh, thank you so much for saving me. Vin, my friend, my old sparring partner. Oh, thank you. And Belfast and Hug, but who are you?
I am the Great Worm. I am in kobold form to make it easier for your brains to handle my greatness.
Make a persuasion check.
It's a natural 20 plus 2.
Oh, he falls. Oh, Great Worm. Oh, thank you for saving me. I knew Hug and Vin could have never done this by themselves, and certainly not Belfast, but with your help, of course you have saved dear old Yahweh
They have
from,
been
Yes,
from
he's
very, very
right.
helpful. Yes. So that was significantly more thrilling than the destroy option. Shall we free the rest of them?
Yes, if that's what you want, then yes.
All right, there are 3 left. Blue, go ahead and give me another D20 roll for the next one. Boy, I made too many of these. All right.
Why for me?
It's just everybody's taking turns.
You didn't expect us to like take our time with it.
Well, you made them our close friends. 14.
14. This is someone known as Femi. She once got you in trouble, but you can't remember what it was all about.
Bitch. Okay. Okay.
like
This is. Sure. Yeah. She's. Her. This is Femi. Vin, you remember Femi? Right. Do we want to use the same method of smashing? What say you, Lengua?
I say we smash.
Right then.
Smash or pass? What are we doing for this one? Smash or pass?
Oh no.
Yahweh. Sorry, go ahead. Never mind.
No, but say whatever you're gonna say.
The stream is canceled. This is the end of the show.
Would you like to do the honors yourself, or would you like one of us to do it?
I had my fun with Yahweh. Your turn.
Okay. Great. I have a quarterstaff because I've left my mace on the beach, and
Yes, did you ever retrieve your mace once that wonderful throw was done?
oh no, it wasn't important enough. You know, we have other things. I don't. If we go back that way, maybe I'll pick it up.
Go ahead and make an attack.
12.
Yeah, even with that, you sort of jam your quarterstaff and you can see the glass start to spiderweb and then the water sort of rush out. Vin, will you give me a strength check to try and Heimlich Femi?
Oof, a 5.
Yeah, you grab Femi and you sort of jam your body into her, but you are pressing too high and you can hear her sort of upper chest crack as you slam her against your body, and you can see her try to cough up this liquid, but you have somehow actually blocked the liquid from getting out, and she goes unconscious and limp in your arms.
Oh, that wasn't as fun.
Can I try to Heimlich again?
Sure, give me another strength check.
16.
16, yeah. This time you do Heimlich her and the water comes splashing out, but she's still unconscious.
Can I try spare the dying?
Sure, absolutely. You put spare the dying on her. She hasn't died, but she is completely unconscious. Yahweh comes up to you, Vin, and says, You're a fighter, Vin. Don't do stuff like that, even if the DM tells you to.
Well,
Thanks, buddy.
Does she have 0 hit points?
She has 0 hit points, but she's not dead. She's just unconscious.
So if I touch her, she becomes stable.
She is stable, but not awake.
Okay. I wanna. Ugh.
She'll be
want to.
fine. She's not dead. She'll wake up eventually.
Right.
Shall we continue on? There are 2 more.
Yeah.
I want to smash it again.
All right.
Okay.
Lengua, go ahead and roll me another d20.
4.
Hug, this is a tinkerer, one of your town's tinkerer, who made you a really beautiful ring, which you lost. Their name is Mimi.
Who was the last one? Fifi, and this is Mimi?
The last one was, hold on, what was?
Fimi?
Fimi. The last one
Fimi,
was Fimi, and this one
Mimi.
is Mimi.
I like it. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I do recognize this. This is Mimi. She would be very helpful to us if saved. That I know.
Aha! Smash it!
Go ahead and roll an attack.
23.
23. You blow this up. Mimi comes flying out. Lengua, make a dexterity check to try and catch Mimi in the air as she comes flying out of this tube.
Holy shit, 19.
You catch her. It's sort of a kobold catch, and as she lands, the water sort of splashes out of her mouth, and she sort of startles to life. Oh, hello, hug, show me the ring I made you, and remind me of the good times we used to have, not in this dark, dark place.
Oh, that I didn't think that you would mention it. I left it back with the tribe for good luck.
Yes, why would you bring a precious heirloom to a battle?
Yes, I didn't want to lose it.
I'm sorry, I'm such a fool. I just thought I was dreaming. I never thought I would see you again, Hug. Can I have a hug?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Here, come. And I just embrace her, and I pull out a couple of chocolates and just shove them in her mouth.
Yeah, she eats them hungrily and sort of begins to cry as she is happy for being saved. So that was Mimi. Okay, and then there's one more tube. Ian, will you go ahead and roll me a d20?
Mm-hmm.
You know, shockingly, it's been more fun to save them than destroy them. This wizard's got so wrong.
Got a nat 20 again.
Roll again, since Pickle Pop
Okay.
is dead.
has been murdered. 10.
A 10. This is someone you met at a party or something. You can't really remember their name. It might be Jarmy or Jamo, Jimmy, Johnson, Jiggle. You just can't really remember who they are or how you know them.
Army.
This is someone that I whose name I'm forgetting starts with
Somebody
a
that
J.
you used to know.
Exactly. You know, we weren't that close. I think we only met one time.
At a
But
bar.
yeah, I mean, we had a pretty good relationship, all things considered.
Are they worth saving? I feel like saving is more fun than destroying. Let's do it anyway.
Sure.
Whatever you would like to do.
I would like to smash it with a hammer.
Roll an attack.
23.
Yeah, you smash this,
Nice.
and again, this kobold comes cascading out. Hug, will you make another medicine check to try and save this kobold?
15 plus 20 wound.
Yeah, you're able to sort of clear their pathways, and as they sputter to life, they say, hey guys, oh my god, thank you so much for saving me.
Of course. Remind us. What was your name?
It's, Jeff.
Sorry, I
Okay.
couldn't quite hear you.
Jeff.
Durf?
Jeff.
Just?
Sorry,
just
what
one
did
more
you
time.
say?
I'm so sorry.
What
Just
did you
into my
say?
ear.
Sorry, what did
Jarf.
you say? No,
I said no, not Jarf. I'm gonna lower my
Jarf.
ear as close as I can.
Jeff.
Durf.
I'm this close to your mouth.
Roll a perception check with
Oh my
disadvantage.
Why with disadvantage?
met someone named Jeeps recently.
No, I'm not cheap. Thank you for saving me, though.
12.
Yeah, it's hard to make out. Just really hard to hear.
Okay, so Jarf.
No, that's not it.
Okay, well, we're all up now, so...
Would you, will you fight with us against the wizard that captured you, or shall we send you home now?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to take this as a yes.
Everyone sort of has assembled now, and there is this other door that leads to this other room.
How many of us total are there?
There's the three of you. There is Belfast, and there is Yahweh, Durf, and Mimi.
Okay, nice.
Right?
And
Is
not
Durf
Femurs? Oh no, she's asleep. She's not.
Yeah,
dead.
she's unconscious.
Is Durf Ferd? The guy we
Durf.
just saved?
Durf.
Jerf? Yeah, he's with you as well.
Durf, okay.
Okay, so we have 7 of us. Yes.
Yes, I think so.
Fabulous. I believe
We
that's
should be able to take down this wizard, no problem.
I don't count very well. I lost my fingers recently. It's weird to have them back.
Oh, I can't do math, so
All right.
I believe you.
You go to this door, you open it up, and it reveals a large chamber. It's totally empty, except for on the far other opposite end of this chamber are 2 stasis tubes, similar to the ones that you saw before. There's one on the left that looks like like the same size as the one you saw. It basically holds like a small humanoid. But there's one in the center of the wall on the far side that is this large tube that looks like it could hold a much larger creature. There looks to be a body floating in the smaller tube, but the larger tube is empty.
May I smash the large tube just to make sure nothing ever goes in it?
Yeah, as you fly up to it or run up to it as a kobold, go ahead.
I want the dramatics of seeing the wizard and transforming into a worm.
Understood. You go ahead and make an attack.
Natural 20 plus 5.
Yeah,
Nice.
your hammer smashes through this glass as this huge rush of water splashes onto you. Will you roll a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. That would only be a 7.
Yeah, you smash it. The water cascades over you, but you are just like knocked backwards a few feet as the water cascades over you. And you were sort of lying in the middle of this room as water has sort of now covered the floor.
Well, that wasn't as dramatic as I'd hoped, but it was fun.
Could I go look at you said there was something in the other one?
Yeah, you walk up to this other tube, and Vin, you sort of follow behind. The other tube, you look at it, and you can see that there is a kobold in there. And for a moment, it doesn't quite make sense. You can see this kobold has like this dark gray skin. It's got like the sort of signs that has already been zombified. And as you look closer, you can tell that this kobold looks exactly like Belfast brass. And as you make this connection, you hear behind you the door slam shut. And you sort of all turn around at this sound, and you can see the magic that was holding together this kobold drop, and reveals like this long, this like wizened face of a wizard, sunken face, black robes with a long black cape. He is like sort of yellow eyes almost, and he looks at all of you and begins to laugh and says, "I am the true Belfast brass, esquire and gentleman. For years I masqueraded as one of your kind so I could learn how to make you the perfect subject for my undead army. But I knew it would never be complete until that foolish clan lured a great worm that I could turn into my undead killing machine.
I just broke your thing that could fit me. You've lost your edge, sir.
And for that, you shall die. Everybody, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna drop my wild shape.
You
as
wild
I
shape
enter
drop.
this
The
place.
great worm returns. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
19.
14.
17.
17, 19. All right, we got da. Oh my god, we have these 3 kobolds who are here as well. Okay, so on the map here, over here is where the tube was, and the smaller one's over here. I'm gonna actually put something right here for the smaller tube. Hug and Vin, you were sort of over inspecting this tube. The wizard has just shut the door behind you, and sort of caught in the middle are Mimi, Yahweh, and God.
I'm glad.
Let's see here. Up first.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
No. So he said he was a real Belfast.
He said he was masquerading in your clan as Belfast to try and gain an understanding of what kobolds were. So he kind of captured Belfast and replaced him.
But what's his name?
It's also Belfast. As far as you know, his name is Belfast. Oh wait, what is his name again? No, I totally forgot.
Belfast Brass.
That's what I was
Belfast
confused
Fast,
about.
Esquire and Gentleman. Yeah, that's his name.
So he's also named Belfast.
Yeah, just an insane coincidence.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we can get into this backstory outside of. Maybe he showed up one day. Belfast just sort of showed up and joined your tribe one day, and this wizard is indeed named Belfast Brass, Esquire and Gentleman, and has so disappeared into his role as Belfast that there's no. It's all just one. Anyway, Vin, it's your turn. You go first.
All right. I would like to enter a 3rd rage today.
All right.
Third and final rage.
What do you tear off of your body? Please, are you absolutely naked?
I won't do that to y'all.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm wearing. Okay.
We're just
rip off my
your
shorts.
thing. Your penis
I
is
am
out.
wearing
Your butt is out.
I am wearing a loincloth.
You're wearing a loincloth. roll a sleight of hand check to see if you can not rip off your loincloth.
Oh god. 15.
15. You rip off your loincloth.
Oh. It's all hanging out.
Your butt is there. This cute little kobold butt is out, and your kobold penis is out. You are in your rage.
Just very angry.
We're gonna get banned off Twitch. I'm so sorry. This is the end of the stream. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't help myself.
That's it. Demonetized.
All right. Vin, you are here. The wizard is all the way over here, and these are your kobold sort of friends over here.
Okay. I would like to run up to the wizard as far as I can and swing at him with my great axe.
15, 20. Oh, yes. 25, 30. You can get there to him. Go ahead and make an attack.
That's a 13 to hit.
A 13 hits. Roll damage.
Okay, awesome. Plus the +2 from my rage. 11.
11 points of damage as you sort of cut into this wizard's. Actually, you know what? No, that's fine. You cut into this wizard's arm, and you can see blood sort of run out, and he sort of turns to you and says, "Yes, my name was Belfast the whole time." Like this is some reveal, but it's not. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think I've used up.
Witty.
All right. Up next Hug. You hear this like tunk, tunk, and then you feel water rush on you as the zombie in the other two breaks out and lands next to you. And sort of, and this one looks a bit stronger and heftier. It is going to attempt to grab and claw at you. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
All right. It claws at you for 6 points of damage as it reaches out and sort of slaps at you and takes a huge chunk of your flesh with it.
Shit. Okay.
That is its turn. Hug, you are up next. Beetle, do you mind?
Beetle said, I want to turn.
I know. Beetle says, my master never gets hurt.
I love how he can roll his R's. He's a Latina king.
So cute.
Hug, what would you like to do on your turn?
Oh, it's me.
It is your turn.
Sorry. Okay, so I wanted to. Well, I guess I just have to hit this fucking dude. Can I take a hit at this guy with the
Quarterstaff?
Yep.
Yeah,
with
roll
the
an attack.
Okay. And that's going to be an 11.
11 hits, roll damage.
Okay. That is 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, can I cast Spiritual Weapon?
Yeah, where would you like to put it?
I'd like to put it... How is the wizard within
yeah, you can put it
30 feet?
Yeah, you can put it
Okay,
right
yeah.
here.
I'd like to put it next to him.
Go ahead and make an attack for the spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. That's gonna be that's gonna be dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit. Roll damage.
Okie dokie. 12 points of damage.
Yeah, you wrap this wizard with a large spoon.
Cool.
Lengua, it is now your turn.
I would like to cast Fairy Fire
Okay.
on the zombie Belfast as well as the wizard Belfast.
Okay. What do we have to do for fairy fire?
20-foot cube dexterity saving throw.
All right. For the zombie, that is going to be a dex is an 8, so the zombie fails, and for the wizard, that is going to be 7, so they both fail. What happens to them?
For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object cannot benefit from being invisible.
All right, and you that's concentration, right?
It is.
All right, so you are concentrating, and they both sort of have this light that makes them very easy to see, glistening off of both of them.
I would like to is there anyone within my into space within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, the zombie creature is within 10 feet of you.
Can we go back to when it started its turn and have it take 1d4 necrotic damage for Halo scores?
Certainly.
Sweet.
Let's see, does necrotic damage hurt it? Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, it takes 3 points of necrotic damage. It's like its skin goes from gray to black and sort of drops off in these thick droplets.
And then nope, that's an action, so I will wait until my next round.
All right, up next is this wizard. This wizard takes a step to their left. You can see them lining up. It looks like Vin, Femi, and Yahweh, and Lengua pulls this dark blue beam of energy and just and this lightning bolt shoots in a straight line across all of them. Will Vin and Lengua give me dexterity saving throws?
I use my absorb elements to.
Yes, you
take that.
can. You
Cool.
certainly can.
7.
7. Okay.
And storing, lessening the effect and storing for my next melee attack.
And I'm going to roll for Yahweh and for Fimi. Yahweh passes. Fimi doesn't pass.
Was it Mimi or Fimi?
Oh,
I forget
Mimi.
which.
Sorry. Of course it's not. Of course. 2, 8. Oof. 14.
So I don't know how that works exactly.
It's fine. You just have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 11.
That fails.
Do I still take some of the incoming energy because
You
of?
you will. You'll take half damage.
Okay.
You take Vin. You take 26 points of damage.
Oh, ouch.
Wait, are you still raging?
It's lightning
Oh.
damage, so it wouldn't go past the lightning.
Oof.
Lengua, you take 26 damage halved, and your next attack you do an extra 1d6 lightning damage. Yahweh saved, but is looking extremely bad, like barely holding on. And Lengua, you sort of turn around at the last second, and you see Fimi is just vaporized, just gone.
No.
Not even a body left.
Oh,
But that is their turn. Vin, it is now your turn.
Okay. As the chat pointed out, thank you all for reminding me, Vin is still heavily armored. Despite having no clothes under, he's going commando.
Right. Yeah, so you can just see his butt and his genitals sort of poking out of the bottom.
Yeah. But like there's still like the plated armor there.
Right.
Just naked everywhere else.
Right.
He uses his great axe and charges towards the wizard.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
With advantage 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
And then plus 2, 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Yeah, you slam again. This wizard is looking very, very hurt, but is trying to hang on. Up next, anything else you want to do on your turn?
I would like to I would like to use my bonus action to go into a frenzy.
What does it look like when you go into a frenzy?
Vin rips off his armored helmet and just like chucks it on the ground and is like and like unleashes his hair.
And how does your hair look?
Long red. Well, actually, do kobolds have
This
hair?
one does.
This one does. Long.
Okay, he has a red mohawk and he just
Amazing.
like flips it around.
Badass. And that's your bonus action. So next turn you can use your bonus action to make another attack.
Awesome.
It is now this zombie's turn. It's going to take another swipe at you, Hug. That is going to be a 5, so it will miss. It swings out and misses. And now, Hug, it is your turn.
Who's looking bad?
Yahweh's looking very bad, and Vin is not looking super great.
Okay. I would like to cast a 2nd level healing word.
How many people can you get with that?
Just one, I
It's
think.
just the healing increases at 2nd level.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Vin. So that's gonna be 7.
7 points of healing for Vin.
7 points of healing for Vin, of
Thank you,
course.
friend.
And then my spiritual weapon.
Go for
I
it. Make
guess,
an attack.
is... Oh god, I just left my character sheet. Where'd it go? Spiritual weapon is going to be, please, 9.
9. A 9 misses as this wizard is ready for it this time and moves out of the way. Anything else you want to do?
Am I still next to that zombie? No, but it'll get an attack of opportunity. No, I'll stay.
Lengua, it is now your turn.
I want to fly over and land, but mostly land with my teeth around the wizard.
Okay.
And it's gonna be with advantage because of fairy fire.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's do it.
All right, roll an attack.
$22.
22 hits. Roll damage.
9 damage.
Plus
And
the
then-
D4.
Yeah, I'm about to add that. 9 plus 2, 11, and then can I use Halo of Spores or
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I can also save it until the next why not?
No, it's their turn next, so yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
3.
you do a massive amount of damage to them. You bite down, acid sort of trickles out of your mouth, and then this black energy sort of surrounds them. You tear off one of this wizard's arm and fling it to the side of the room. He yells in pain and sort of like keels over, but he's still just barely alive. It is now. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
You know, you thought that you were all prepared, but you weren't, and now you're missing an arm. Ha ha! Behold, our hour of triumph is at hand!
He looks afraid and then holds up his hand one more time and is going to cast another lightning bolt at you, Lengua.
Wait.
Oh, add your D6. Add your D6 of lightning damage.
Fucking forgot that.
4. It's barely alive. Yeah. This extra little piece of lightning surges through his body and he almost goes down. It says, No. I, Belfast, Esquire, a gentleman, will survive. And he fires another lightning bolt. Go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw. Just Lengua.
17.
17 is a success. 6, 11. Do you want to use absorb elements again?
Absolutely.
14, 15, 16, 17, 22.
I have resistance to the triggering damage.
27, 28, 20. So it's 30 points of damage halved to 15, then halved again.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's 7? Wait, I can math.
Yeah, 7 points of lightning damage as your wings sort of block in front of the lightning sort of blasts around you. Your wings are sort of singed, and the wizard looks up and says, No, it can't be. That should have done you.
But it didn't!
Vin, it is now your turn. This wizard is looking very bad.
Okay, I would like to, again, make a big swing with my great axe.
All right, roll an attack.
9.
9, you miss as you actually swing for the arm that is now gone and you just clang it on the ground. You can use your bonus action to make a frenzied attack, though.
Okay, I would like to try that again. 23 to hit.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yes. Plus 2, so 13.
Vin, how do you want to kill this creature?
Yeah!
I just raise my great axe up and say, "For Lengua and the Fallen!" and just smash it into him, slicing him.
Yeah, you see his eyes go wide for a second, and as your great axe is sort of resting on your shoulder, you've sort of turned away with the momentum. His head is there, just slowly falls off and thumps to the ground. Hug, the zombie in front of you immediately loses its form and crumples to the ground. And you are out of initiative, having defeated the dark power on the island of Torment. Yahweh and Ruf come up and pat you on the back and say, Yahweh sort of struggling, "Oh, I'll make it though. I've taken harder blows from Vin in my day."
No, I'm gonna go over and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't going to make it.
Oh.
That's 10 points of healing.
10 points of healing. And you are all here in this place, having defeated this wizard. What would you all like to do now that you have kind of completed this mission?
Lengua
I think
picks
Oh,
up
go.
with a winged claw. Lengua picks up the severed wizard head and goes, "Shall we bring this back with us?"
Yes, I think that's a good idea. And I want to run over and hug Lengua's ankle.
Yeah.
And say,
I'll do the
everyone,
same.
come join.
Group hug.
Yes. A hug from Hug. This is lovely.
And Yahweh looks up and says, "Even me, a lowly kobold?"
Yahweh, get the fuck over here. Everyone
Yes,
come
I'm sorry. And they both come
hug
over
Lengua.
and they hug you, Lengua, and it feels good. It feels really good. It feels genuine.
It does. This is nice. I like to be worshipped. This is what I've always wanted. I didn't know.
We will worship you until the end of all of our days. Yes, and to the ones who didn't know that the plan was made, just be like, that is the plan that was made.
Yes, and I
to
will,
the end of our days.
I will sacrifice myself in this moment to prove fealty to you. If that
No.
be...
You may save your sacrifice for a different moment. This is a moment of joy. No sacrifice necessary.
Yes, happy joy.
Happy joy.
joy.
Yes. Let us go back to the kobold village and share the good news and bring back the head of this wizard, and then we can make a trek to my lair and start a new life there. Yes?
You all grab different pieces of Lengua as she flies back to the encampment. As you sort of come back, you can see people, the kobolds sort of filter out of the tree line, and they are all like yipping with joy and clapping. Yes, and as you land, Vin, you can see just a mob of kobolds pat you and are touching you and just sort of grabbing at you excitedly.
Hey, does anyone have some underwear I can borrow?
Everyone goes quiet and sort of looks at each other like nobody say anything and nobody responds. And then they just go back to doing whatever they were doing.
I feel like that was a request. That was a request that was denied to my warrior, one of my greatest warriors.
You can see Clark. I'm sorry, great Lengua. Here, take my underwear. And he takes his underwear off and hands it out to you.
Thank you, sir. And he just kind of awkwardly puts them on.
Put them on. It's
like
what Lengua wanted.
He can't back
Jesus,
out
I
of it
say.
now, so he just puts them on and tries to not make a big deal out of it.
And you can see Hug, your father, comes up to you. He's on an old cane, and he said, "I never thought your niceness would amount to anything, but today you have made me very proud and proved me to be a fool, an old fool, but it's not too late for us yet, Hug. I hope."
That's so funny. I just like, oh, and give him a hug.
My child, and you can hear him start to weep in your arms.
Oh.
Yes, call me Puppy, just like we used to before the distance grew between us. And
Oh my god.
Lengua, all these kobolds are sort of dancing around you excitedly. They're all clapping for you. They're sort of touching you, trying to get like a glimpse of you, but like nobody's sort of they're just like, very excited and appreciative. And is there anything you would like to do in these final moments?
Well, I am thoroughly enjoying being worshipped. Yes, I could get used to this. How many are there in the clan?
There
left?
looks to be about 75.
75.
I think I might have to put a few of you to work to expand my lair once we get there to make it easier to fit everyone. But if you're willing to work, I'm willing to be worshipped, and this can work.
Everyone, pack up your things. We're going to Lengua's lair. And everybody jumps up in the air, excited, clapping, and we freeze frame there until we pick up next time. Thank you so much, Bex. You killed it. Thank you for coming back and sharing more Lengua with us. And who knows what adventures await you with the Kobold clan in your lair.
I'm excited.
Anything can happen. Thank you, everyone, so much out there for chat, for being so amazing. You guys are the best. We adore you so much. Thank you for being with us for this madness. And thank you, of course, to First Fantasy Books for sponsoring this episode. We couldn't do it without you. We'll see you all in the Discord, and we'll see you next Sunday for more Disco Does D&D. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
Thanks for having me.